the creek. There once was a bear, a moose, and a beaver who was the best of friends, though they often disagreed. One sunny day, the bear, the moose, and the beaver decided to go canyoning. The moose wanted to steer, but so did the bear and the beaver. They all sat in the stern. With so much weight in the back of the canoe, it slipped and they ended up in the water. So they played eeny, meeny, moe, and it was decided that the moose would steer. They all settled back into the canoe, then began to paddle. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollows, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, no. The bear insisted on paddling out port side, but the beaver and the moose also preferred the left. With everyone paddling on the same side, they traveled in circles. Soon their arms grew tired, so they began to switch sides. That's when they finally started to travel into a straight line. But just as they began to make progress, they came to a stop at a beaver dam. They all had different ideas as to how to get across. The beaver wanted to push the canoe, but that didn't work. The moose thought they should pull the canoe. That didn't work either. Fortunately, the bear figured it out. The only way across was to portage. Back in the water, the bear, the moose, and the beaver settled into a rhythm and started to really enjoy paddling along the river. Stop splashing, keep paddling, and hungry. But it wasn't long before they began to argue. They argued so loudly that they didn't notice the current growing stronger or the quiet lumbering into the distance. Until it was too late, the river has turned into a wild, white water rapids. Thrown sideways underwater through the air and everywhere, the bear, the moose, and the beaver hate on for their lives. Exhausted, bruised, and wet, the three friends landed on a rock in the middle of the rapids. The moose wanted to burn the canoe to make a signal fire. The bear wanted to throw the beaver to shore to get help. The beaver figured swimming to shore what he said were. They argued over whose plan was best well into the night. We can do it. The next morning, it dove on the bear, the moose, and the beaver. They would have to work together to make it home safely. So they climbed back into their veteran canoe, took a deep breath, and ran the rapids. They twisted, leaped, crashed, and blasted through the water. The rapids were furious, but with the bear's powerful strokes, the moose steady hoof, and the beaver clever command. They sent a true, clear course. At the last, the bear, the moose, and the beaver made it short. After much needed nap, the bear, the moose, and the beaver worked together to repair their canoe and paddles, catch some fish, and cook lunch. Before they tucked into the meat, they all gave thanks for the wildest adventure they had ever had. Rested and relaxed, the bear, the moose, and the beaver were ready to set out for home. After taking a long look at the raging rapids, they decided to walk. And who could disagree with that? The end.